Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Episode 18, Secret Cargo. Let's go. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go. I'm just far too excited to watch this.
Imperial Senator Mon Mothma of Chandrila has shocked the Senate with her treasonous remarks against Emperor Palpatine.
Well, I guess that's who we're meeting then. She is risking it all.
Chopper, scan.
Oh lord. Not one of these guys.
We don't want to attract attention if we can avoid it.
If it doesn't see us and leaves.
That includes you, Chopper.
I just love the way he goes, hell no!
Nobody
No one would like to be powered down.
That doesn't look like leaving.
For us.
Must be scanning for life signs.
Well, that's just great.
We can't turn ourselves off.
Shoot it with the power. Come on, kid, hit it before it transmits our location.
It's probably already had time to transmit.
Phoenix Leader, this is Gold Squadron. We catch you at a bad time.
You did.
That Gold Squadron. You might think twice before you pull another stunt like that.
Yeah, she didn't seem impressed.
Higher outer rim as a result.
Your little encounter may have jeopardized this mission.
It was nothing we could have done.
Did you expect?
Yeah, well maybe you should have given us a few more details instead of being so sensitive about your assignment.
You tell him.
Droid just insult us?
Of course.
The best we could, but
They were ready as soon as they dropped out of hyperspace. Jesus Christ. Well, we weren't prepared for this in the slightest. God, despite knowing that the Empire was coming, we just sat there and waited.
Got anyone who...
remember what I taught you.
Oh, so much trust on these young shoulders. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Let us be of assistance, Cap. If you could help my droid, I'll get us out of here.
I love Chopper. You there.
Senator, we'll get you to that meeting. Give them the coordinates.
We're the best crew in the whole rebellion.
Not where you'd expect. Captain Syndulla will be creative in avoiding your blockades.
No, she
She'll
won't.
brave the unlikely.
Ships can't follow her.
Precisely. So I've readied my new prototype and our
Oh,
best
Lord.
pilot to hunt.
Grand Admiral, allow me the honor of silencing.
Every time they say Grand Admiral, I still hear Grandad.
I've spent my life in the Senate, trying to do good, to preserve the rights of the people.
And we are grateful.
A little good it's done.
Yep.
The Emperor has, if that's what it takes.
We need people like her to win this.
Rebellion is worth it.
I can handle it. Hera taught me a few tricks. She's the best around.
She is. He's so proud of her. And oh, great.
Surrender immediately.
Gold 3 and 4, send him our reply.
Goodbye, Gold 3 and 4. It was nice knowing you.
Get out of there, both of you! I know that shit. It's a...
You should have listened to Ezra.
The shields are too strong.
You don't need to come up with a way to destroy these prototypes. Oh my god.
It's just us now.
These people are so brave and honorable.
This is our only chance.
I love you.
We're burning up.
Oh my god. Music and everything. Jesus Christ.
Got a new problem. Two of them.
Well, of course they'd be waiting on the other side.
Chop!
Governor Price, you have been charged with treason against the Empire. Now submit or be
Us?
destroyed.
Treason?
I'm stalling her while you figure out a plan.
I'll take what I can get.
He's too fast, I'll never hit him.
Sure you will. Just fire when I tell you.
Trust Ezra. Exactly.
Activate tractor beam.
Oh lord.
Requests are ordered.
Oh, shut up.
Power to the engines.
The way, I'm sorry, I know, simple things please me, the way he fell backwards, and you could see, and the animation was so good, the strain when he was trying to get back. Bless this show.
And fire!
See, Ezra is the one to be trusted always.
I'm sorry, Senator. I'm going to have to shut her down.
Hera, do you read me?
Ezra!
He's our boy.
We're caught in a tractor beam.
Destroy the tractor beam.
Charge your ion cannon.
Oof.
Negative. Do not attack the Star Destroyers. Fire at the nebula.
The nebula.
Of course! Remember what Harris said about firing torpedoes?
Yup.
I understand, Phoenix.
Fuck.
We've lost the tractor beam.
Good.
We're free.
Though Thrawn is just learning, and I think he's not even too fussed right now because he's got the bigger picture in mind, and I'm stressed.
Phoenix leader, that was some of the best fighting I've ever seen.
Obviously, it's us.
Kid?
I've been called a traitor for speaking out against a corrupt galactic senate.
We need
A
people
senate
like
manipulated
this.
by the sinister tactics
In the
of
real world and in this one.
Too long, or I am not alone. Beginning today, we stand together as allies.
The rebellion is
I
growing.
hereby resign.
Look!
Is this other rebellion ships?
They came! Look how many.
There's such hope.
This, my friends, this is our rebellion.
There's real hope for the future. Okay, so this episode was really important for furthering the rebellion and for showing us that there is a way forward, that the rebellion is only growing stronger and more organised, which is exactly what the Empire is trying to stop happening. Obviously, we still have Thrawn. He is a huge threat. You know, he knew exactly what Hera's plan would be, and I think right now, he wanted to capture the Senator, but at the end of the day, he's got bigger plans for how to stop the rebellion. He's not too fast right now because as far as he's concerned, he's thinking 10 steps ahead of everybody else, and then 10 more steps ahead of that. So he still worries me because he knew exactly what Hera was going to do, and she did exactly what he said. Just we were better than them because we knew how to use the nebula to our advantage. I don't know. But again, Thrawn, well, I doubt if we'd cut back to him, he would have been like, interesting, and made a note of it. You know, he's long game thinking, and it scares me still. The Senator realizing that it is one thing to stand in the Senate and argue against the Empire and argue against the Emperor's crimes, but when the entire Senate ignores you and the Emperor ignores you, when it's not really a democracy, you're a senator in a democracy, but really you have a leader that just tells everyone what to do. You are basically enabling the system by remaining part of it. So speaking out against it publicly and leaving it is the best way to actually combat it and to have your voice matter much more than it did before. Though I still respect any senator that has tried to protect people in the Senate. Just it's becoming more and more apparent, if it hasn't already become apparent, that the Senate is a joke as things stand. And I love to see, as always, it gets me very emotional when I see people, how brave they are, whether it's the senator speaking out knowing that she's immediately going to be hunted down as a traitor, whether it's the pilot of, I think it was Gold Squadron 5, who they were about to shoot at the Ghost, and so they put their ship in between and took the blast. Like, there are people in this rebellion that are so brave and so good, and they just give you such hope. And like at the end, that moment when all the ships came, even though I know ultimately that this rebellion works, I was still like, yes. So it was a really lovely episode in that regard. And I love the Rebels so much, proving their worth every step of the way. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and thank you so much for watching.